Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Triangle Strategy walkthrough. Okay, so I am finally ready to move on. I did a bunch of farming on the minecart battle. Really just, well, I shouldn't say farming, I just did a lot of leveling. Didn't get so much for spoils, but I did put on quite a few levels with everybody. So, also what I actually just did right now, which I kind of regret waiting, but I did promote Huet. She's now level 33. I honestly didn't do it so much for the sight set ability because I don't know, we'll see how useful this really is. I have my doubts, but I really did it for her stat gains. You know, she gets a couple, or I think she gets accuracy, some like strength. There's like physical defense and I don't know, maybe magic defense as well. So and actually I know a luck as well. But yeah. Really just promoting her for that. I looked at everybody else's and I wasn't really all that impressed, and I didn't think anybody else was going to be all that, useful to promote. Anyways, let's get going here. I'm going to make one last save here before we continue on with the storyline and do the next storyline battle. So there we are. Yeah, let's do this. I should probably check my inventory, actually. Oh, and I've got character stories. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably do these, huh? Are these the last three? Okay. Yeah, let's make this a little break from the battles, and we'll just knock out these. And this shouldn't take long. It's probably going to be 10, 15 minutes, so. Alright, Anna left to look after the automaton Decimal, wonders why he calls her master.
I apologize for the wait, Master Anna.
Enough with the master. How many times must I say this? But thank you. You can put it down there. What is it?
Thank you, Master, for taking me in. I hope I can be of use to you.
What's brought this on?
I was useless to my previous master, and less than useless to my master before that. But I want to be useful, in whatever small way I can.
You had a different master before that merchant?
Yes, my creator. I tried so hard to be helpful. So very, very hard. But I was so very bad at following orders. The last thing I remember is my master calling me a failure. When I came to awareness again, I was hawking wares with the merchant.
So you were thrown away. What sort of person was your first master?
You remind me of her. Even the way you speak seems similar, somehow. But when I try to recall,
What's going on? Settle down! Now!
All functions return to standard operating parameters.
It appears the merchant got the better end of this deal.
I apologize. I wish I could be of more use.
Okay. Does that mean that that's not the last one for Decimal? Probably, huh? Because I didn't see an achievement pop up. So, all right, next up here. So this is Giovanna. So Giovanna accompanies Huet on a mission, but gets distracted by a peculiar rock, as one does.
If it came to a battle, this might be the best place for us to make our encampment. What do you think, Giovanna?
What is a stone like that doing in a place like this?
Are you listening, Giovanna?
I'm so sorry, Huette. Did you say something?
I did, but you were too absorbed in the ground to hear it. Just what are you looking at?
This little pebble right here.
And why is that?
Well, you see, this one's not like the others. It isn't from this area. Which means it was carried here by the river.
But there's no river here.
Not now there isn't, but a long time ago there was. Just like any living thing, the mountains, rivers, and forests change over time. And this pebble here is a witness to those transformations. It's difficult to put into words, but that's what this rock is telling me. That there was once a river here. It's so frustrating. What I wouldn't give to pore over those annals in the archives. What wonders I could learn were they not forbidden.
So how does knowing the changing of the land help us?
Help? Well... I suppose my research might not be that helpful in battle, after all. But it is helpful for anyone who wants to know more about this wonderful world we live in. That's why this pebble is more beautiful than the shiniest gem in all the realm. Or at least to me it is. Would it be okay for me to take this rock with us, Huette? I feel there's so much more it can tell us.
Certainly, if you are so attached to it. But you must promise to concentrate on our mission from now on.
I promise, Huette. Could you hold on to this for me, Floogie?
Alright, hang on to that, Floogie. Alright, next up here is Groma. So Groma wanders the land alone, seeking to atone for her sins.
You there! This is no place for strangers. Be gone from here.
So, the rumors were true. There are Roselle here.
From Hyzant, are you? I'll be damned if I go back to your stinking salt pit. It's been 30 years. We want only to live in peace.
30 years? Were you at the Citadel of the Sands during the war, perchance?
I was. How did you know? I was but a child at the time. We had fled from servitude, but the army quickly tracked us down. We were forced to.
So some did survive. Please, forgive me.
What got into you all of a sudden?
Long ago, I served as General of Esfrost. It was I who razed the Citadel to the ground and burned your countrymen alive. Words of apology will not even begin to atone for my deeds. Yet I give them anyway. I am sorry.
Knowing the danger, you came all the way out here to say that?
I had to know if any of you lived.
Raise your head. It is true that I lost my father when we fled servitude at the source. My people still bear the wounds from that war. Wounds that may never heal. But not one of us perished in the flames that day.
What did you say?
It is true that we were being kept prisoner in the Citadel jails that day. But we were set free before the fire spread. To this day, I can scarce believe it. But the commander himself personally gave the order, and worked together with our leader to see that we were ushered to safety.
A general of Hyzant freed you? But why?
To this day, I still remember his words. A person's life isn't worth more or less just because of the conditions of their birth. Who is to say what was in his heart? All I know is that it is by his mercy that we are alive today. Many of my people live together in villages. Others, like my family and I, have chosen to live on our own.
None of you died at the Citadel that day. That can't be possible.
But it is, and I'm living proof.
I dared not dream. Oh, thank heavens.
There's no need for tears.
To think there was such a compassionate soul in Hyzan's ranks. If this man still lives, I would express my gratitude to him in person.
As would I. Sadly, I do not even remember his name.
At any rate, I feel as if a great burden has been lifted. And yet my true battle has only begun. And I will not rest until this world is one where people need no longer suffer the horrors of war.
A bit idealistic, no? I reckon that only bloodier days are ahead.
I know this better than anyone, boy. And yet I mustn't give up hope. At long last, my conscience is clear, and I fight with newfound purpose for the hope of a brighter future.
Okay, well, that looks like that was the last one for Groma, and we got the achievement, the Unwavering Fist. What actually I'm gonna do here, though, is actually I'm gonna cut this one here. Man, I kind of feel bad too. It's only been 10 or so minutes, but I've really been trying to make sure that all the battles, the storyline battles, actually, well, I should say battles in general now, are in their own video. So. I am going to cut this one here, and we'll just pick it up in the next one. So, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.